Hello and welcome back to the channel. Yesterday we had the final in the All-Ireland Hurling Championship between Galway and Limerick. Limerick came out on top in that one, so let's get straight into all the action from the game yesterday. This is the GAA review. As I said, Limerick won the game by 11 points against Galway in Croke Park, and they are All-Ireland champions once again, producing a brilliant second half display to beat Galway on a scoreline of 129 to 118 to reclaim the Liam MacCarthy trophy. It was a scrappy contest, if I'm being honest, early on, and Limerick led by 5 points going into the second half, and then after the second half, John Kiely's side completely took control of the game. Had Galway's deficit been less than 5 points going into the second half, we might have had a bit more of a intriguing contest. But look, that 5 point gap was huge in the end, and Galway just could not come back from it. Cathal O'Neill's second half goal proved to be a massive turning point in the game, and after that then Limerick were completely relentless in their attacking display and completely overran Galway. Cian Lynch, Gearóid, Hegarty and Gillane were among Limerick's standout performers, while their defence gave Galway very few opportunities to actually get forward. Galway battled hard but couldn't match Limerick's physicality, work rate and intensity as they finished out the final 25 minutes very strong to become champions. Galway overall in the entirety of the game really were second to every breaking ball. Any time that they might have kind of slightly lost possession or a puck out kind of was caught but dropped by Galway, or even Limerick at that. Anytime Galway looked like that they were going to be able to go forward and get down on the ball, Limerick just hounded them and were overall really outclassed by the Treaty County. The victory gave John Kiely a 6th All-Ireland title, further cementing them as one of the greatest sides in hurling history, especially in the modern era. But overall, I definitely think that it can be a case to say that they are the best hurling side in the history of the sport. My thoughts on the game overall, really, look, as I said, Limerick were just better. The breaking ball thing that I kind of mentioned was really apparent, I think, to everybody watching the game. Every single time that a second ball kind of came down, Limerick were always first to it, and they were, as I said as well, their physicality and their work rate in getting back possession was completely the biggest side of the game for me anyway, watching it. I think their relentlessness in actually getting to the breaking ball was massive, whereas Galway were just slightly, compared to how they were against Cork, where they were probably first to every second ball in the All-Ireland semi-final against the Rebels. I think Limerick were just that step ahead of Galway. I think we kind of all felt in a certain way that Limerick were probably going to come out on top in this one, but for the performance Galway put up against Cork, we kind of felt it wasn't going to be as easy of a game as it went out to show. But look, as I said, Galway really didn't do enough to deserve to win yesterday, whereas Limerick were absolutely outstanding. And of course, next week then we have the final for the Sam Maguire Cup between Kerry and Mayo in Croke Park as well, with the throw-in time also, like yesterday, of 3:30. I'm going to be previewing that as well, and I'm actually going to be on with Killian, the football genius, this evening at the time of recording this on Monday evening to preview the games. That'll be very interesting, and I'm looking forward to that. So we've another massive week ahead of GAA action. In 2 weeks as well, we have the ladies' final, football final, so that is going to be very interesting of next couple of weeks. So look, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe and share the channel with anybody who you think would enjoy these videos, and until the next one, I'll talk to you later.